Hey, this is Night Flame, and today I will be reviewing Harley Quinn issue number 4. So, a lot of things haven't picked up in Harley Quinn yet, because the issue number 1 we had the bounty hunters that are on her because she's apparently somebody put a bounty on her, but we never can seem to explain who did it. It's been 4 issues, and we don't know who put a bounty on Harley Quinn. But in this issue, does it pick up? Do we find out who put a bounty on her? We'll find out. So this issue opens up with Harley getting ready for her psychiatrist job because we know she has 2 jobs, the roller derby and the psychiatrist. She gets ready for her job, and she meets this old lady who's like, "Oh yeah, I'm really sad because my family hasn't visited me in a while," and she feels bad for it. She's we know that Harley's a little bit crazy, and she's like, "Oh yeah, well I'll deal with them right now." So she leaves early out of her job to find this lady's family, which I thought was pretty funny. And they seem like a crazy family too. I mean, I don't know, I never seen a family like this. The kid is playing video games, the mom is selling some massage like toys, not the dirty ones, but like the ones that massage your back. And the husband is playing with this little like train model that he has in the basement. So all of them are doing their stuff, and then all of a sudden Harley Quinn comes and just like smashes through the woman's house, and they're all like panicking. And she's like, "Oh yeah, all of you," because she was with her friends. They're like, "All of you have 5 seconds to leave out of this house. I have to talk to this woman." So she talks to her, and she's like, "Oh yeah, where's your son?" And she's like, "Oh please, don't hurt my baby." So Harley Quinn goes like she finds the son and she smashes his game system. And the kid is crying because you know how everybody these days are playing their video games. The kid is crying about it, and she goes downstairs and she smashes the husband's train models too. And she's like going all crazy, and she takes all of them hostage, and she puts them in the back of her trunk in her car. So she drives around and she goes to eat on this, like, it goes out of topic because it's a Harley Quinn issue. So she goes to eat to this place where she meets a guy who is obviously looking for her bounty. So he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm surprised that they haven't gotten your bounty yet." And she's like, "Oh yeah, you're coming from a bounty." And he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna get it." And she sees the gun that's under the table because this guy's planning to shoot her and take the bounty. She grabs her like fork and stabs him, and she kills the guy. And then she goes through a roller derby job, which she turns out she was late, and apparently they lost. So this issue goes like out of topic a lot, and she ends up like running over the team who her team lost to. And then she's like, "Oh yeah, I think I'm forgetting something." So she finds that she forgot the people who she took hostage to. So she like puts them in a bridge, and she's like, "Oh yeah, so all of you, um, I'm gonna go all like one by one and tell you what you guys did wrong, cause your grandma's pretty heartbroken that you guys visited twice a year, and that you like never took time from your busy schedule to visit her." So first he goes to the little angel. She's like, "Oh yeah, your grandma talks a lot of good stuff about you, but you're such a brat and stuff." And she's like, "Oh yeah, you make me sick." So she kicks him off this bridge into the water, and then we get the the woman who's like the mother-in-law. I mean, the daughter-in-law, and she's like, "Yeah, you never called her about anything." And she's pretty sad about it. So she throws her into the like into the lake too, and she's like, "Oh yeah, and you're the worst of them all because you haven't visited your mother in such a long time." She says that to the husband, and he's like, "Ah, yeah, you don't know anything because she has Alzheimer's disease, so she doesn't know what she even ate for dinner." So Harley's like, "Oh yeah, I should have read the files." And the man thinks they're like, "Oh yeah, I better save my family. I bet they're drowning." And it turns out that they're not even drowning. It was a low tide, and they fell into the sand. So that's where the comic ends. Oh yeah, lastly, there's this guy who's called Cyborg with a PS, and he's this like old person on a scooter who um was like a Russian spy who lost his like leg and arm, and he's a cyborg now, which is really weird. And it turns out that he has a mission for Harley Quinn, and that's where the comic ends. So this issue, a lot of things happened, but none of them were in topic. Harley Quinn is a fun book. Don't get me wrong, but it's just it doesn't. It's not that good. I mean, it's good, but it goes out of topic a lot. So I was hoping that it was gonna focus more on the family, and I was hoping that the grandma was didn't have Alzheimer's disease. That would have been funny if she actually like made forced them to go visit her. But no, it turns out that yeah, I'm not really interested in this cyborg character, and I don't think that I'm like excited for the next issue because it has to deal with him as that's gonna be the main topic of the next issue. So I give this issue a 7 out of 10. It goes out of topic a lot, and I don't think I'm excited for the next issue with Cyborg with a PSI like Cyborg. I'm not excited for him, and this issue was good. If you like the humor, if you want some fun comic, you should definitely pick this issue up. But if you want something serious and like good writing, I think Harley Quinn is in the process. It's becoming. I think it's in the process. I hope this issue becomes like the series becomes really good. So I give this, like I said, a 7 out of 10. Hope you like and subscribe. Thanks.